Hello and welcome.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on. But also
Smacks that away through the gap.
can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Thick edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. Got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And now, deep fine, had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
End of the first over. The score is now 6-1.
Yeah, the left arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the north end. A shot, straight to gully. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Fraser McGurk, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the edge. Bowler looks really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Edged it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And again, see you later on your bye. 2 wickets on the trot.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down to fail.
On a hat-trick now. Worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the second over. The batting team are now on.
From the south. Edged. Follow up after such a great delivery. On a length is obviously the way to go. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
onto that early. That could be 4.
Copley offers up too much width, and that's been driven square. Looking very composed now.
Doesn't beat the infield.
End
Good
of
bowling.
the third
Kept it
over.
nice
The
and
batting
tight.
team
Made it
now
hard to
on
score.
19 for 3.
Perfectly timed. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. It's timed that well.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. Thick edge.
End of the 4th over. The batting team are now 26 for 3.
The new bowler is coming into the
New
attack.
bowler into the attack.
And safely taken by the keeper. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Batting team and now
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Through the gap. Nice shot. Just a flick off.
Just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. Just stands and admire that shot.
That set off well in the infield. Edged it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Into the attack.
Cummins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Quick onto that in the infield. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely, well before.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Ahmad from the south end. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. A great shot off the back foot. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, fantastic catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Thick wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of the wicket.
A warm welcome. Yaqoob, the new bowler into the attack.
Missed the lot. Pretorius taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh no, what a chance. A race to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. And he come back with a dot ball.
Perfectly timed.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard to get more control back.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of
Just
the
kept
over.
the pressure on in this
score
over.
is now
Just needs to maintain the momentum
Ashton
going forward.
Singh into the attack.
The left armour is the new bowler from the south end. A little full, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller have been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. Important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
No. Terrible shot. Well, that was a struggle getting smacked all over the park. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Right, outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Everyone's gone up. Finds the edge. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Right-hander is coming into bat at number 9.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. Big total to chase down and need some good batting partnership.
Here we go. First ball. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged.
End of the first over. The score is now 5.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty
The new
tweak.
bowler
See
into the
how they go.
attack for the fielding side.
Edged it. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes over the top with that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Drilled that one away.
4 runs. They were so
End of the
still at the
second
crease.
over. The
Just a
batting team are
slight
now
movement
on
forward.
20.
Fabulous shot.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
With 2 overs down into the second innings, and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Doesn't beat the infield. Fraser McGurk dances and throws the bat at it with
End of
absolute
the third
disdain.
over.
Cut
The
away
batting
for 4.
team are now 8 for nothing.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, punched nicely through the ball.
Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. And about off stump. What's a mistake? Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot. Through the gap.
End of
Can't
the
fault
fourth
the
over.
bowling.
Batting
Sometimes
team
your
are now
opponent is just
8 for
too
nothing.
good.
Wayne
Wonderful
Pretorius,
front
the
foot
new
shot.
bowler into the
There was no
attack.
point chasing that.
Pretorius. Ace bowler coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant diving stop.
Bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Good shot. Beauty.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. A shot, masterful pull shot.
And
That's
that brings
find
up the
boundary.
50 partnership.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Great shot, pulled straight to backwards square leg though. Straight to the fielder. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south.
Attack for the fielding side.
Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will he reply?
The cock waited on that and guides it down to third. Sort of coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Perfectly timed. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That set off well in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. That was one of the easiest wins at this
Hello and welcome.
Visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. New ball will get some movement. The openers are going to have to be wary of that. Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg though.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Boomer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
Ben Duckett.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down with a fail.
Khawaja ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
End of the first over. The score is now
Bowls coming on to bowl from the stadium. Big edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. Got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the upper field. Smacks that away through the gap. Edged it
end of the second over. The batting team are now
from the pavilion. Got that away nicely. over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. Doesn't beat the infield. They've gone up here. Right arm is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Oh, my. That's just thrown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets quickly.
Is coming into bat at number 4.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Beats the field with a great shot.
End of the 4th over. The score is now 25.
Just coming on to bowl from the
New
pavilion.
bowler into the attack.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
Now
Pretty disappointing all round.
coming into bat at number 5. Please.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. And he come back with a dot ball.
Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it.
End of the
Cutting,
5th
getting a
over.
wicket in that over.
Team
Really
now.
good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Rashid from the stadium end. Edged. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
At number 6.
Perfectly timed. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. Well before.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Over the infield with a tracking shot.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now 5 for 4.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full, swinging and straight through.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Gone. Great catch. Big guy from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Is coming into bat at number 8.
Off the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller. It's been put away.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4. It's a dot ball. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
Thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Yada, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Great shot through the gap.
That's 10 from 2. Great shot making. Really well timed and feels like someone is in a hurry.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the upper fielder. Straight to the field.
End of the over. The score is now 4 for 6.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Got that away nicely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, just brilliant. On it early, sweeps it away.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point chasing that.
Perfect. Right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Jeez, timed that well.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Way too many easy runs in that innings. Total to chase down. Needs some batting partnership.
Here we go. First ball.
Finds the edge. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. God, what a start. Oh, that's just outrageous.
The players.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, really troubling the scorers. First ball for the batter, coming in. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. I'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
A shot. Great going. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
End of the first over. The score is now 4 for 1.
our pace bowlers coming into the attack from the stadium. Get over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Everyone's gone up. Smacks that away through the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. Filter ball having no joy, getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Let's see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on you. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. Take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've got to stay positive. The wicket's going to come. Big edge, where's that going? Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment. They hold an early advantage.
Rabada from the pavilion. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Doesn't beat the infield. Taking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 2 for 2.
Great work behind the stumps. Take some runs with that dive.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
Player.
This is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the run.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of a really good over, gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
All gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends.
Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge.
End of the
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. New bowler is coming into the attack.
For the fielding side.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
No point running for that one. It was the four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Australia's gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Need to keep it simple. Line and length. Out off stump. No. Cuts that off well in the infield. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time that perfectly.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. Might look to go big again here.
Quick onto that in the infield. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Now on.
Green, pace bowler coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Paul Tyson worked off the pads nicely, well before.
The delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. What a lovely shot to find the boundary. And he come back with a dot ball.
That is quite extraordinary. Mitchum, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nice and settled at the fence now. We're very happy with that last shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller had been put away.
last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Really playing all those shots that over, very expensive.
Batters are working the strike around, keeping gaps for boundaries. They might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep touch.
Oh, nice catch. Great reaction. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. That's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Needs to rotate the strike early on. They get settled into their innings. It's that no one there. Could be 4. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Great. It's plenty from these bowlers.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
On the follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. Playing all the shots in that over, a very expensive over. 13 runs to win. It's a tough ask for the batters from here.
Have to go for it now.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on next. Going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. To bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now.